Now, let's clarify. Silver Lake is not hip because the hipsters moved in. Silver Lake was already hip before like hipsters even existed, which we'll talk about later. But yes, today we're going to talk about real estate in Silver Lake, including a little bit of history, the most expensive area, and one of the longest residential stair streets in Los Angeles, and well, just like a bunch of other fun stuff. But first, a little bit of Silver Lake history. So yeah, Silver Lake was already hip before the hipsters moved in. I mean, for starters, in the early 1900s, Silver Lake was pretty much Hollywood before Hollywood even existed, with some of the first silent film studios located here in Silver Lake. Now, in 1926, Walt Disney opened his first major animation studio in Silver Lake, and his first house was actually located not too far away. And while other neighborhoods in Los Angeles like to show off and flaunt that they have houses designed by the famous mid-century architects John Lautner and Richard Neutra, well, these people not only designed houses in Silver Lake, but they also lived here. And then came the hipsters that we know today, who will forever be remembered for the $7 cup of coffee, like regular black coffee. But honestly, the coffee shops are kind of a reason why I come to Silver Lake. So yeah, hipsters, you keep doing you. So why are people moving to Silver Lake? One, because unlike neighborhoods like Venice and Santa Monica, where like $2 million gets you like a piece of dirt, in Silver Lake you can get dirt, windows, doors, views, and for less than $2 million. But price alone doesn't really explain it. I mean, Silver Lake is also about the culture. It kind of has like this rebel, intellectual, and artistic attitude. I mean, it's kind of like what Venice Beach used to be like 10, 15 years ago, before it became a second home for rich people. I mean, in Silver Lake, people still buy houses to like live in them. But you're also moving to Silver Lake for the character. I mean, when it comes to urban planning, Silver Lake is pretty much like a bunch of different neighborhoods shoved into one. I mean, because it went through several highs and lows, and it was developed over the years by several different developers, every house and street is pretty much like a different neighborhood. For example, in the 1920s, it was competing with neighborhoods like Beverly Hills and Hancock Park to become the home of wealthy people in Los Angeles. And that's why today you can find like a 700 square foot bungalow in Silver Lake just like a few blocks away from like a 1920s old money mansion. I mean, for example, you got the 20,000 square foot Paramour Estate that was once listed for almost $30 million. Or the Garbutt mansion, which was interestingly built entirely of concrete because the owner was scared of fires. Or whatever mansion is hiding behind these mysterious gates under a bunch of trees on a massive 40,000 square foot lot. So yeah, Silver Lake is like full of surprises. And by the way, my name is Daniel Rangel, real estate agent in Silver Lake. If I can be of any help, it would be an honor. And for a free consultation on buying or selling, you can find my information in the description below. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit like or subscribe. But anyway, now let's talk real estate. Now, the median price for a single family house in Silver Lake is about $1.7 million, making it more expensive than Echo Park, less expensive than Los Feliz, and somewhat comparable to Culver City. Now, you don't really have a whole lot of condos in Silver Lake, but one thing that you do have that's specifically trending in Silver Lake are what they call small lot subdivisions. And while some of them pretty much look like condo townhouses, technically they're single family houses on small lots, which can sometimes mean lower interest rates compared to a traditional condo. But now let's address the elephant in the room. Silver Lake, which no, the name is not because the lake is silver, and actually it's not a lake, it's a water reservoir, and it was named after a local government official, Herman Silver. Now, both reservoirs have been discontinued, and there are plans to turn the area into a massive park with something that would actually resemble a real lake. Now, there's still no expected completion date, and it is contingent on funding, but if it does happen, it would be a major win for the area and for real estate prices. But now let's talk about the different pockets in Silver Lake, the most expensive, my favorite, and the best bang for your buck. And first, my favorite pocket in Silver Lake, which is not really a pocket, it's more just like one street, and actually it's not even a street, it's a stair street. And what I'm talking about is Loma Vista Place, or the Loma Vista Stairs, which by the way is the longest stair street in Silver Lake and one of the longest in Los Angeles. So I'm gonna go ahead and run these for you guys. Actually, just kidding, these stairs are insane. I'm gonna walk them at my own pace. So yes, Silver Lake is known for having a bunch of hidden stairs, but the big difference with these stairs is one, they're the longest set of stairs in Silver Lake with close to 350 steps, and two, unlike the other stairs, people actually live off of these stairs. Like for many of the residents on Loma Vista Place, the only way to get to their house is through these stairs. I mean, there's no back street, there's no garage, there's no parking. So if you live at the top of the hill, yes, you're carrying groceries up 170 steps. Okay, and yeah, that's my workout for the rest of the month. Now, I wouldn't necessarily like live here like permanently, but I do think this would make for an awesome vacation house, even if you already live in Los Angeles. I mean, it's almost like a tree house, but on top of a hill instead of a tree. And I don't know, I just think it also makes for like a cool getaway, like stock up on a bunch of food, hike up to your house, amazing views, set yourself like a creative go, and you can't come down until you finish the manuscript. Now, the median price for a house here is about $850,000, which is affordable in Silver Lake, but worth noting, the most recent sale sold in 8 days for 20% above the asking price. So yeah, Loma Vista Place is kind of like becoming a thing. But now for the most expensive area in Silver Lake, Moreno Highlands, located on the northwest side of Silver Lake. Now, the area was developed in the 1920s by the silent screen actor Antonio Moreno and his wife Daisy Canfield. Now, to set the tone for the subdivision, they built their own 20,000 square foot mansion on a massive piece of land, which they call the Paramour Estate. And today it functions as a hotel with rooms starting at about $1,600 a night. Now, many other houses followed with similar Spanish and Mediterranean architecture, but you also have quite a bit of architectural diversity with several notable mid-century modern houses. For example, here you're also going to find John Lautner's famous silver top residence, which sold in 2014 for $1 million above the asking price for a total of $8.5 million. And just down the street, you also have the only house John Lautner designed for himself to live in. And one cool feature of this neighborhood that can't really be said about other luxury areas in Los Angeles is that there's no utility poles, like they were hidden underground. And for a little bit of context, in Manhattan Beach, some residents are paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to get rid of the utility poles. So yes, unobstructed views is another reason people are moving to Moreno Highlands. Now, the median price for a single family house here is about $2.3 million, making it also a great alternative to the western part of the Hollywood Hills, where the median price can easily exceed $3 million. And now, Silver Lake neighborhood number 3, the best bang for your buck, and that's going to be the southeast section north of Sunset Boulevard. Now, with the median price of about $1.6 million, this isn't really going to be like your most affordable pocket or option, but I do think it's a good balance between price and value. Also, like most of Silver Lake, there's a lot going on here. I mean, to the east, you got narrow streets and pretty much like cliffside houses. In the center, you have more like working class traditional bungalows, and to the north, you have Hathaway Hills, a private gated community built in the 1980s, and in the center of this community, you have a massive concrete mansion from the 1920s that they couldn't knock down and actually had to build around it due to its historical significance. Now, another thing that I like about this area is that many people are buying these small and big character homes and restoring them rather than like knocking them down to build like a modern castle. So as more of this happens, I think this area will become even more charming. Also, I think this area has long-term upside potential due to the neighboring neighborhood of Echo Park getting more expensive and the eastern part of Sunset Boulevard becoming more of like a thing. So yes, if you're looking for character, history, creativity, and $7 cups of coffee, then yeah, check out Silver Lake. And by the way, my name is Daniel Rangel, real estate agent in Silver Lake. If I can be of any help, it would be an honor. And for a free consultation on buying or selling, you can find my information in the description below. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit like or subscribe. But either way, thanks a bunch for watching and have an awesome day.